Renowned
leftist Rob Port.
Here's one of AMJ Campbell. Remember this. Maybe we should contact AMJ Campbell when we're done watching this video, because I don't know if they are supportive of the content that's going to be playing on their. I gotta unmute. This is the thing that like surprises me. There's a ton of like actual like large sized advertisers that get played on this shit. Oh, hello, Kentucky Fried Comrade. There's a lot of huge advertisers that are getting played on Rumble, and so when they're switching over from YouTube to Rumble, this I don't know if all their advertisers know that they're supporting all this really shitty content.
Probably not. They just see another video problem. There's a problem, but video platform where they can just throw advertising money at and get it onto videos that get a lot of view counts, and they don't necessarily. I don't know what their vetting process is, but it sure doesn't sound like they do much of that.
Yeah, and this one is slightly transphobic, so I can't remember if he says anything. He's mainly just embarrassing, so I don't think anything was too harsh. Let's see, what is he again? Global pandemic. What does he care about?
David Menzies for Rebel News here at the en route rest stop just outside of Trenton, Ontario. And folks, I just pulled in to get some refreshments, and I couldn't help but notice this parking spot as you.
So he's driving and notices a parking spot and needs to.
Here we go.
Expectant parents.
Fuck is Trenton, Ontario?
Yeah.
I think isn't that Niagara region, or am I mistaken? I might be thinking of a different place.
That looked like a 401 stop. Yeah, Trenton's off the 401 apparently.
Yeah, it's like
close to
just
Kingston.
Like southwest of Belleville.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not super familiar with. I know the southwest Ontario, but beyond Scarborough, I'm in the dark.
That's not a new thing, but he had to stop and be outraged about something. That's what I'm guessing. Jesus Christ.
Content everywhere.
Like, but even like the first thing, it's like, why? Like, how would he have had known that the like name change was coming, such they had a whole piece to do about it? But
is it literally just because it's expectant parents and not mothers? Is that the thing of this piece?
Oh, we're gonna get there, but yeah.
Fuck.
As you can see, it is reserved parking for expectant parents and parents with infants. And, you know, the first thing that struck me was expectant parent. Don't they mean expectant mothers, expectant females? The last I looked,
that Jeep's gonna hit
wish that car hit him. Yeah.
Just keep going. He's not there. That's a parking spot you can take.
I'm sure it's obvious to everyone.
Only if you're an expectant parent, though.
Yeah. That you can have men who get pregnant, and that is okay.
You can also have men with fucking children. Who would have fucking thought?
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, I think I used one of those spots myself. Or there's some
monster.
Because it says with infants, right? I mean, like that's the other key thing. Is like if you have a stroller and a newborn, and you can be that regardless of what your gender is. Imagine having a gripe. I know this is like what I'm saying, Nick. It's like there's a global pandemic going on, and David Menzies is taking a piss stop on a highway and notices a sign and does like a journalistic story about it. What great news people these are.
I don't think the male of the species is giving birth, at least not yet. And the second thing I noticed is it's actually, as you can see, it's a sticker. It is covering up something. What could it be? Well, let's peel it back.
That's right. You film your vandalism.
Like seriously.
The desperate breathing while he's doing it was really good.
God, this thing, come on.
Like he vandalizes the sign while being filmed. And they post it on the thing. Why?
Well,
what journalist does it?
You're not gonna get any of these kinds of deep cuts with anyone other than Rebel Columbo.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, thank you, Menzies. Thank you for the work you do.
This is all going to be window dressing for the ridiculous third part of our series here. But like, I couldn't believe that he just vandalizes the sign in the middle of the fucking parking lot. All because, oh no, it says Mother's there. Oh, excuse me.
Yep, just as I thought.
Oh.
Mothers. So at Ontario on...
Look at his face when he says that.
As I thought. Mothers.
You cracked the case, Columbo. You figured it out.
Also, Tony said something in chat.
Yeah, can I forward this to the en route? They may want him charged. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, good call. Yeah.
Don't. You can also forward it to, what was it? AMJ Capital? I can't remember what the advertiser was, and be like, hey,
something like that, yeah.
Guess who you're advertising for?
What's the en route, though?
En route? They're the company that does all the pit stops on the 401.
Oh, okay.
So they own, like...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ontario en route truck stops and rest stops. Mothers is now language verboten for as a descriptor for those people, i.e. females, who are giving birth. You got that, folks? Because we don't want to discriminate against like those men, I suppose, that identify as pregnant women, do we?
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like what?
Hang on. Can you go back and just, as the woman putting her mask on is walking by, you kind of see her giving like the only look that Menzies is ever deserving of. Just not here, but as she goes past the sign.
Woman, do we? Oh my goodness. You know what, folks? I really got some sickness coming on. I sure hope it's not morning sickness. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.
Oh my God. Was that his gender reveal? No.
Yeah.
I think there is something to be said there about how the implication of any sort of gender neutrality is automatically about trans women too, and like just kind of the hypervisibility of trans women, because it's like there is no crossing his mind that like trans men are a thing. It's instantly like, oh, it must be, people identifying as pregnant women rather than people who are not women who are pregnant.
Yeah, that was like the weird, like it's like he couldn't wrap his brain around it. I mean, there's that, and like the whole like issue of like non-binary people are completely ignored by them. It's like the only people they're hyper afraid of the idea of trans women specifically. The weird thing about this story is that this is like the first time I've seen them be against a trans men issue to a certain extent, even though this like fills the gamut of all kinds of issues, but like it centers more, I think, around trans men. It's still just like, again, why is this the thing that we care about?
I was also going to say, like, Auron kind of made the point earlier too, that like there's nothing really on that sign specifically. Like it's parents who are expecting, or parents who have kids, or infants rather. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a gendered thing. It's what they're making it out to be.
Hello, my rebels. Hello, my rebels. I'm a good boy. I'm a weirdo.